Oh my god. Dude, should I be panicking? Because I'm ready to panic!
Dude, relax. Don't you remember how this works? The Sens dominate the Leafs in the regular season, and then the Leafs dominate the Sens in the playoffs.
They have to make the playoffs first, Steve!
The Leafs lose 6-3 to the Ottawa Senators. Significant.
4-3 if we're not including empty netters, hey?
That's only a 1-goal loss.
If you give the Leafs one more goal, they would have had a tie.
Oh, there's no way to carve that one in a positive light. The Leafs lost a very, very key game. As opposed to what? They're all key games. Every win is going to be an enormous success and every loss is going to be a disaster. Buckle up, because you are about to have the most exciting end of the season you may have had as a Leafs fan, depending on how old you are. This is what it's like. This is what it's like to have games that actually matter. Not games that matter in a sense of, boy, I sure hope they lose tonight so that they can tank. No! You are actually invested in the success and failure of your team at the same time. And even though they lost, even though I am crushed that the Leafs lost to the Senators, I am starting to remember what it feels like to cheer for the Leafs in a playoff race, and I love it! I am alive! As this Leafs tumble continues, I'm actually gaining more confidence in the team, because I'm looking at the team and I'm looking at what they're doing. Who's pulling their weight? Marner, he's injured, but he's been pulling his weight. Matthews, Nylander had a hell of a game when he had to. Kadri is having a career season. The Leafs' best parts are their best players. Sosh has been a nice little revelation and he just got back from injury. Josh Levo, holy smokes, with another point in this one. I just look at the Leafs' mistakes overall and I look at the mistakes in this game and they're frustrating, very frustrating, but I am overall encouraged. Let's talk. The first period was concerning, obviously. They left it down 2-0, but even before the first goal was even scored, it seemed obvious that Ottawa had a little bit more pep, a little bit more feistiness. I tweeted that I want the Leafs and Sens to meet in the playoffs, and I do, but I'm not sure that's a matchup the Leafs want just yet, because Ottawa seems more prepared. They get it! Chris Weidman, left wide open, because of his name, takes a shot, banks off somebody in front, and it goes past Frederik Andersen, 1-0 Sens. Mark Mathod at the point just puts it on, again, doesn't beat Freddie clean. Ryan Dzingel deflects it, and it goes past Freddie Andersen. The Ottawa Senators score 2 goals in about 20 seconds after a relatively even period, and the Leafs are down 2-0. This is what I'm talking about with the Leafs, man. They'll play fine most of the time. And it's that little fraction of time where they're not fine that screws them. You delete 20 seconds and leave the remaining 19 minutes and 40 seconds and the Leafs look fine. Getting outplayed, I thought, but still fine. You let Ottawa get a couple loose pucks and there you go. You're heading into the second down. But what the Leafs have discovered this season is they know how to score goals. And they're trying, but Craig Anderson is equal to the task so far. Until just over 5 minutes left in the period, Morgan Riley puts it on. There's a goal. Leafs down 1. Okay, that's nice. Get another one in the third, right? Wrong! Levo starts the rush. He puts it on. Oh my goodness! Oh, it almost beats Craig Anderson. Nazem Kadri behind the net. And the cheekiest goal of the season. Ryan Dzingel, who just got a deflection goal against the Leafs, is lying down in the Ottawa Senators crease. Kadri's got the puck behind the net. Kadri, I don't think this was an accident. I don't think he meant to pass it. I think Kadri legit meant to fire the puck off Ryan Dzingel's head and into the net. He freaks out. Both of the first 2 goals, the goal celebrations, are playoff-like because this is a playoff game. And Nazem Kadri ties the game. Third period, the Sens put the Leafs on the power play. Oh, you don't want to put the Leafs on the power play. Leo Komarov starts the rush, gets the puck to Austin Matthews. Oh, don't let him get his tap dancing shoes on. Matthews, gets his tap dancing shoes on, dances the Sens to a wide-open William Nylander. Do not do that! Willie, quick release in a game where he needed to be huge. Mike Babcock said so. The Leafs are now up 3-2. Close this one out! Now, the Sens tie it. You know that already. I usually assume you know what happened in the game before you watch these videos. I'm not an X's and O's guy. That's been established over 10 years, okay? Not an X's and O's guy. I want you to explain to me what's going on here. Okay. Does this situation look like a disaster in the making? Leafs got 4 guys, the Sens got 2 guys. Riddle me this, Batman. Who's got who? Don't worry, we're fine unless a pass gets through. Oh no! Oh my god, no! Look! What structure is this called? Can someone who has hashtag played the game tell me? Mike Hoffman with a wicked shot. You can blame Freddie, but holy smokes, that is as good as it gets. ping, loud, off the post and in. I didn't even know that thing went in, but it did. 3-3 tie. Here is what concerns me about Bozak and JVR, and although JVR was just coming into the picture as this goal was scored, still concerning. You look at how Babcock had the whole situation planned out coming into the season, and you go, okay, Mitch Marner out there with JVR and Bozak. You know what? That actually makes a lot of sense. You go, okay, Marner, not necessarily the youngest guy on the team, but one of them. And, I mean, geez, they were considering sending him down to junior before the season began. And at times this season, this line has been a firecracker, just an offensive juggernaut, often having multi-point, multi-goal games. In their own end, though, still kind of suspect. But both the encouraging and concerning thing for me as the season has gone on is it's become more and more obvious that Marner is the driving force on that line, not the other two guys. I think Bozak had a decent chance on the power play if I remember correctly, but other than that, where were these two? Here's JVR's stats since he got 2 goals against Boston. 1 assist in 7 games. Where you at? Here's Bozak since the Boston game. Alright, at very least he's got 4 points. But -3 against Ottawa. He got eaten alive. Look at this from Myrtle. Oh, Kadri's line is very good. Oh, Matthews' line's pretty good. Oh my God, Bozy! You know, what have we been saying the last couple games? Oh, Josh Levo's really got to step it up. And oh, William Nylander's got a big opportunity with Austin Matthews. He's got to step it up. I would love for these vets, particularly JVR and Bozak, to grab the team, put them on their shoulders, and carry them. Well, it's hard to carry the team when you're getting your ice time reduced. Well, why are they getting it reduced? If those numbers are any indicator, it's because they're getting their teeth kicked in. Oh, and how about this? I don't remember if I said it in the videos or on the podcast, but I've been saying how Matt Martin hits a lot of people, but it never actually has anything to do with the puck. From Andrew Berkshire, Matt Martin has been credited with 214 hits. 25 of those hits separated the opponent from the puck. So 11.7% of his hits are effective. That's it. Look, I get his role on the team. I get his role in the locker room. I get it. But if Mitch Marner comes back from injury and Josh Levo keeps playing like this, who's sitting? And by the way, with the way he's playing, Josh Levo is an unacceptable answer. Morgan Riley did not have a great night. Nikita Zaitsev, I'm not sure, had a great night. But I just look at plays like that and I go, you know, their forwards gave him a little bit of help, it might be nice. As green as the Leafs defenders are, it's kind of a team concept. Less than a minute after that, Nazem Kadri takes a holding penalty, and not everyone online liked it. Some people were tweeting me about it. That's a callable hold. Derek Brassard buries it. Empty net, Mark Stone buries it. Empty net again, Derek Brassard buries it. 6-3 loss. Regulation. Worst case scenario. I got some people talking to me about tanking. Oh, now they can trade guys like Hunwick and Polak. Dude, Hunwick and Polak killing that 5-on-3, they weren't the problem in this one. The kids, they weren't the problem in this one. The lack of Marner, that wasn't the problem in this one. The problem is the Sens are pretty good. The Sens got a couple lucky bounces, and the Leafs had a couple brain farts, and that's all it takes. And now, very next night, the Leafs get Carolina because we already knew how bad the Leafs schedule was, so we can't complain about it. At the time I am making this, Curtis McElhinney is not the confirmed starter, although he is the likely starter. If McElhinney, A, does not start in this game, or B, has a bad game, what happens? If it's A, why do you even have him? If it's B, uh-oh, you got him for a reason and he's not performing. Leafs had all these games in hand on Boston. Those are gone. The Sens are pulling away. The Habs are tumbling, but they're still way up. Florida, up. And yet, 25 games left. I'm seeing so many of you quitting out there. Don't quit yet. Even if they lose to Carolina, which, believe me, I will be bummed if they lose to Carolina. There's still 24 games after that. That's 48 points up for grabs. And just to throw another hat in the ring, the Hurricanes are 7 points behind the Leafs in 3 fewer games. The Leafs could comfortably make the playoffs, or they could just as easily finish bottom 10, even bottom 5 in the league. Stressful? Yes. But as opposed to what? I'm in! Let's do this! That's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends, and I'm all in!